Archangel Michael has an urgent message specifically for you today. He has detected two specific people who are setting a trap for you right now. You've been feeling watched lately, haven't you? That uneasy feeling around certain individuals isn't your imagination. These are divine warnings trying to reach your awareness before it's too late. The trap these two people have been carefully building is almost ready to spring. Archangel Michael has been sending you signs. Those blue flashes of light you've seen, the sudden protective instincts that seem to come from nowhere, the dreams that leave you feeling alert. This message finding you today is not random or coincidental. It was divinely guided because the timing is absolutely critical right now. What you're about to learn will protect you from a carefully planned deception that could damage your life in serious ways. These two people have been coordinating their actions against you, and most people around you have no idea what's really happening. Archangel Michael's sword of truth is ready to cut through their deception and reveal what you need to see. Archangel Michael has revealed something deeply concerning. Two people in your circle have formed a secret alliance against you. They appear to work independently, but behind your back, they are actually coordinating every move. One person plays the role of the concerned friend while the other quietly creates problems in your life. Their goal isn't just simple dislike or jealousy. This is a calculated plan with specific objectives. They want to isolate you from your support system, damage your reputation with people who matter, or take something valuable that belongs to you. These two have been studying you, learning your patterns, identifying your weaknesses, and figuring out exactly who you trust most. The trap they are building involves making you look bad, unstable, or unreliable to others. They plan to position themselves as your helpers and supporters while simultaneously destroying your credibility behind closed doors. What makes this situation particularly dangerous is how convincing their performance has been so far. Even people who are close to you and care about you might not see what's really happening until it's too late. Archangel Michael reveals that their plan is reaching its final stages right now. Once this trap is sprung, undoing the damage becomes much harder and may take months or even years to repair. Now you need to understand how to recognize these two people and their coordinated actions. The first person shows specific signs that reveal their true intentions. They ask unusually detailed questions about your plans and relationships. More than normal curiosity would explain. They've suddenly become very interested in your personal business, wanting to know things they never cared about before. When they offer help, somehow their assistance creates more complications instead of solving problems. You'll notice they mention your problems to mutual friends, always with fake concern in their voice. They always seem to be around when things go wrong in your life. Almost like they knew it was going to happen. The second person plays a different but equally harmful role. They create small conflicts or misunderstandings that somehow always involve you. They share information that causes mistrust between you and others. Watch how they act as a messenger between you and other people. This gives them control over what information flows where. They've suddenly become friendly with someone you had issues with, which seems odd. Everything they do creates distance between you and your support system, slowly cutting you off from people who care about you. Here's how these two coordinate their trap. One works to gain your trust while the other creates chaos around you. They share information about you with each other constantly. Their actions seem unrelated on the surface, but when you look closely, there's a clear pattern emerging. They may not even appear to like each other publicly. This helps them avoid suspicion. The timing of their actions is too coordinated to be coincidental. Pay attention to physical and energetic signs as well. You feel drained after interacting with either person. You sense they're watching you even when you're not directly interacting. Your pets or children show unusual reactions around them. Animals and kids can sense negative intentions that adults often miss. Archangel Michael wants you to understand exactly how this trap works so you can protect yourself. The first person uses what's called the concerned friend technique. They express worry about you to others, carefully planting seeds of doubt about your judgment or stability. They offer to help in ways that give them access to your private information. Your passwords, your plans, your vulnerabilities. They create situations where you appear to need rescue or assistance, making you look dependent or incapable. They're even documenting your struggles. Saving messages, taking mental notes, gathering what they'll later use as evidence of your instability. The second person uses the chaos creator technique. They spread subtle misinformation that's hard to trace back to them directly. They create conflicts between you and people you depend on through careful manipulation of facts. They time their disruptive actions for when you're already stressed or dealing with other problems. They are systematically removing your support systems by turning people against you gradually, one relationship at a time. Together, they are building a foundation for the trap. They are gathering evidence of your supposed problems or mistakes. They are creating witnesses to situations that make you look bad. They are positioning themselves as reliable sources when others have questions about you. They are building alternative narratives about your behavior and intentions that don't match reality. The final stage they are preparing involves a situation where you'll be blamed or caught in an impossible position. They're planning a moment where they'll reveal their concerns about you publicly. They're creating a scenario where defending yourself actually makes you look worse. The timing will be aligned with when you're most vulnerable or distracted. Once this trap springs, your reputation or relationships will suffer immediate damage that takes extensive effort to repair. Archangel Michael is offering his powerful protection during this challenging time. His divine intervention is actually why you're receiving this warning right now. He's been working behind the scenes to protect you. Begin each morning by saying this prayer: Archangel Michael, I call upon your protection against all deception and traps. Surround me with your blue light shield that blocks all coordinated attacks. Cut through their plans with your sword of truth. Thank you for revealing what I need to see and protecting me from harm. Create a strong energy boundary through visualization. See yourself surrounded by a bright blue shield of light that completely covers your body and extends several feet in all directions. This divine protection blocks all negativity while allowing positive energy to flow freely. When you must be around these two people, mentally place Archangel Michael standing beside you with his sword drawn and ready. Use the power of sound for immediate protection. When you feel negative energy or sense their influence, clap your hands sharply 3 times while saying, Archangel Michael, clear this space now. If possible, follow with the sound of a bell or chime. This combination immediately breaks up the negative coordination energy they've been building. Practice blue light meditation for 5 minutes each day. Close your eyes and breathe in Archangel Michael's bright blue protective light. See it filling your entire body, your mind, your heart. Then watch it extend outward, creating a bubble of protection around you that nothing negative can penetrate. Carry something blue with you every day. A small stone in your pocket, a piece of blue jewelry, or blue clothing. This physical anchor keeps you connected to Archangel Michael's protective energy throughout the day. Touch this blue item whenever you feel threatened or manipulated. Before sleep each night, visualize Archangel Michael using his sword of light to cut any negative energy cords connecting you to these two people. Watch as these connections dissolve completely into blue light, freeing your energy. Archangel Michael offers specific guidance about how to handle this situation wisely. Confronting these two people directly right now might actually trigger the trap to spring early, before you're fully prepared. The smarter approach is appearing unaware while you gather information and strengthen your protection. Start documenting their coordinated actions without alerting them that you've noticed the pattern. Create distance strategically without making it obvious. Become less available for their calls, messages, and invitations. When they ask why, keep your reasons vague and boring. Limit the information they can access about your life. Share less, reveal nothing important. Keep any necessary interactions brief and in public settings where witnesses are present. Use what's called the gray rock technique. Become boring and unremarkable to them so they lose interest. When conversations turn personal, redirect to neutral topics like weather or general news. Protect your reputation proactively by strengthening relationships with people who truly know you. Be transparent with a few trusted friends about feeling manipulated, without going into paranoid-sounding details. Document your actual words and actions so you have clarity about what really happened versus what they might claim. Create witnesses to your interactions when possible. Disrupt their coordination by changing your routines so they can't predict your movements or plans. Share different information with each person to identify if and how information leaks between them. Be unpredictable in small ways that make their planning difficult. Create situations where their stories to others won't match up. Watch for signs that the trap is about to spring. Increased pressure from both of them, sudden urgency in their communications, or them positioning themselves as your only helpers. Trust divine guidance through dreams or strong intuitive feelings. When Archangel Michael sends clear signs, you'll know it's time for more direct action. While this situation is challenging, Archangel Michael wants you to understand the deeper spiritual purpose behind it. This experience is teaching you invaluable lessons about discernment and trust that will serve you for the rest of your life. Your ability to recognize manipulation is being permanently strengthened right now. Healing the betrayal doesn't mean becoming bitter or closed off to others. Close your eyes and visualize Archangel Michael's blue flame surrounding your heart, burning away the hurt without damaging your capacity to love and trust authentic people. Understand that their behavior reflects their own pain and spiritual darkness, not anything lacking in you. You can forgive them without forgetting what happened or re-engaging in harmful relationships. Process your hurt feelings with divine support rather than suppressing them. The wisdom you're gaining from this challenge is precious. You're developing the ability to recognize coordinated manipulation quickly in the future. You're learning to set stronger boundaries around personal information. Your trust in intuitive warnings is deepening significantly. You're gaining clearer understanding of what authentic relationships look like versus performative ones. This trap is actually strengthening you in ways that nothing else could. Spiritual gifts are awakening through the pressure of this challenge. Your divine connections are deepening because you're actively calling on Archangel Michael's help. Inner strength is growing as you navigate complex deception successfully. The divine purpose behind this challenge is preparing you for greater spiritual work that requires sharp discernment and strong protection skills. Archangel Michael urges you to take immediate action to strengthen your protection. The window of opportunity to prevent this trap from fully forming is right now. Today, not tomorrow or next week. Begin the protection practices as soon as you finish hearing this message. Trust the divine guidance that led you to this information at exactly the right moment. Your awareness is already disrupting their coordination. They may not realize it yet, but their plans are beginning to unravel. Share this information with one trusted person who can offer additional protection and perspective. Watch for Archangel Michael's confirming signs over the next 24 hours. blue feathers, repeating numbers, or sudden clarity about these two people. The two trappers will soon begin showing signs of frustration as their carefully laid plans start failing unexpectedly. Your spiritual protection is the highest priority right now. Divine timing has brought this warning at the perfect moment for your safety and growth. Show your appreciation for this divine intervention by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens the connection between your reality and the angelic realm, allowing Archangel Michael to continue providing powerful protection and guidance during this critical time. Remember, you're not alone in this challenge. Michael stands beside you right now with his sword drawn in your defense. The truth always emerges, and divine justice always prevails.